My ClayTrader mail series that I do. I have a ton of episodes, yet I keep doing them. Why? Clay, they're getting repetitive. Why do you keep doing them? This is why. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit the overall concepts, the overall examples are starting to blend together. They are getting repetitive in the overall sense. Sure, each and every case is unique, but when you boil each and every case down, yeah, I'll be the first to admit there's not much variety. They're all pretty much the same, and I can see getting repetitive. So I'm not like mad that you asked, Clay, why do you keep doing these? I think you've made your point. Well, then I got an email from a member, and let's just get to this email, but it does a great job of summarizing why I can continue to do them. So let's first just read through this email. So John writes, I'll skip the first couple sentences. Last week leading up to Apple's earnings release, I decided to buy a couple in-the-money option contracts. I did no research, no analysis, no nothing. I broke every single rule that I learned from your courses, and I could actually feel my mind going into what I can only describe as a freewheel mode. I knew it was wrong, and I knew it was stupid and unnecessary risk, but I did it anyways. Right off the get-go, I like this because it allows me to just at least get out there in public that just because you buy one of my courses, it's not like that's a magic pill. It's not like there's a guarantee that now you're going to be successful. Just go make a Porsche payment right now because it's only a matter. That's not how this works. Because of why? The human mind. And as this member, student, whatever you want to call them, said, in their mind they knew, all caps, they knew it was wrong. They knew all these things, but yet they still did it. Fascinating. So they have education. They know that what they're doing is wrong, but yet they still did it. The human mind. Let's keep looking and going through this email. No stop loss, no trade plan. Then came the worst thing that could possibly happen. I sold it for a $200 profit while sitting at the Atlanta airport ready to start my vacation in San Francisco. For a split second, I was the coolest guy in the world. Big shot trader on the go. King of Gate D17 with nonstop service to millions. So what does this king do? Turns right around and buys another ticker's options in the same stupid fashion. No research and no safety net. I immediately felt sick. In fact, I felt I had betrayed the entire CTU community, ClayTrader University community. I boarded the flight with my head down, and by the time I arrived in San Francisco, I was looking down at a $650 loss. The crown was gone, no king here. I'm still holding those contracts because the most I can lose now is a little over $100. The chart actually does show promise, and the expiry isn't until the 19th. Man, oh man, are they ever a stinging reminder that my mystical picking methods are never... Man, oh man, are they ever a stinging reminder that my mystical picking methods are never better than solid analysis and research? I'm back in the courses daily, and trading is halted until I can get my mind right. The funny thing here, and not funny in like a cruel way, but is how his mind was telling him everything as he went. Sure, he got the $200, but he knew it was fool's gold because as soon as he did it again, he was thinking, why did I just do that? I realized I made $200, but here I just did it all again, and he literally felt sick because he knew. His mind was well aware of all this, well aware that $200, although, puffing up his ego for a second, the king of Gate D17, nice, John, that was funny. He was feeling good, but those voices, they're so clever. He's the king of D17, and while he's playing the king, the voices are getting him to do something else stupid. And as soon as he did it, he knew right away. He boarded the plane feeling sick, and when he got back, it didn't sound like he was surprised at all. He was staring at a $650 loss after only have made $200. So sure, the one was a win. But this is why, I still say time and time again, and I'll put the link to the video below, because it is the most important video I've ever created, is not all wins are equal. Here was a win, sure, but the win was made with so many bad habits, and it just didn't make any sense, and he knew it. And then he used the same strategy for the next one, and that win was way down the toilet, and then $450 of losses on top of that. So why do I do ClayTrader University? This is why. This is how tricky the human mind can actually be. And when I do ClayTrader University, sure, I'm talking to the camera, sure, I'm talking to you as subscribers and viewers, but I'm also always reminding myself, because the voices are real. The psychology is real. It's always going to be there. And just because the voices, just because the emotions are there, that doesn't make you a bad trader, because, well, we're humans. But you need to be aware of it. You need to be very self-aware of it. And this is just a way for me to not only try to help you be aware of it, but just keep myself accountable too. Because when I share and then talk out loud about all these multitude of emails and social media posts and all this stuff that I've done in the series, which I'll put a link to the playlist below in case you're not aware of it, I'm talking to myself. I'm reminding myself. So that's why I do it. Props to you, John. Nothing but respect for me for admitting that and for emailing this, because it really does a great example of you setting up a context. You've purchased the ClayTrader University program. You've gone through courses. You know what is right and wrong, and yet you still acted the way you did because the voices got you. The voices can be tricky, and welcome to the club. So just because you take my course or anybody courses, that doesn't mean the voices disappear. You still got to be self-aware of them, and you still got to. It's tough. It's mental. It's a mental game, and that's why, to me at least, ClayTrader Mail is so important, not only to do for you as viewers, but to just reiterate with myself. If you are interested in trading alongside me and other traders, then I do offer a private trading community known as the Inner Circle. So the two images that you see on the screen, the one image, if you click on it, it will take you to the Inner Circle page and give you all the details about it. The other is going to be a behind the scenes tour that I personally give, so you can see exactly what you are going to get with the subscription. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then go ahead, check it out, and by all means, let me know if you have any questions.